Okay, guys, listen, everybody, Vibes FC members, I have a confession to make. Yes, your pastor has a confession to make in the Church of Vibes. I am a drug addict. And that drug, this thing I just can't get off. That drug is called Arsenal fans' tears, fam. I absolutely love it. Arsenal's pain is a drug to me. Inject it into my veins. Oh, yes. It's Midnight Vibes, episode 11, people. We love to see you in the house. This weekend was looking like it was going to be pretty dull. Like maybe some little things here and there we could talk about. But obviously, one team gives us everything we need from a weekend. And I absolutely love to see it. And you know what, yeah? Arsenal today, you could say Arsenal got...
Yeah? You got bodied. From start to finish, blood. Yeah?
You could also say it's time for...
It's time to go!
You could say it's time to go for Arteta potentially. And also, there's also one man I think all of you want to see. He can't be here today, but so in memory and in honor of this man, we're going to play this.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to be my wife. Nobody else, she's all mine. I need a girl. Yeah. Yo, I'm internationally known on the microphone.
What a way to bring in the week coming up. Midnight Vibes episode 11. We have the panel with us. We have B, we have David, and we have Kendall. Guys, how are we doing?
Good.
A lot better than I was yesterday.
Kendall having some audio issues. She'll be back with us in a moment.
It's back. It's good. It's quick.
Back. There we go.
I'm done. Can we just all appreciate something this week, everyone who's watching? Put your hand up if your team got 3 points this weekend.
Look at this girl, you know. All right, yeah, okay, yeah, fine. Well done to you, isn't it? Well done to you. That means Bruce in, yeah? Can't go too far.
Bruce is in for now. Let's just say that.
We'll get into that later in a bit in the show. We'll get that in a second. David, you're in somewhere different, fam. You back home, yeah?
I'm back home, yeah. I had to return from Wales, so...
Man's coming back home for some Christmas vibes in the yard and that, you know what I'm saying? B, you're back with us again. How you doing?
I'm good. I can't wait for this show. Arsenal fans.
We love to see it. We love to see it. All right, guys, you know what time it is. Tell me where you watching from, people. I want to know. I really want to know. Tell me what time it is. Have you got midnight vibes? Have you got evening vibes, lunchtime vibes, maybe dinner vibes? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what vibes it is over there. You know what I'm saying? And answer me this question. Is Arsenal the answer to world peace? Because no matter what's going on around the world, you could be feeling down, lonely, horrible. You see Arsenal in pain and you feel better. And I think everyone can resonate with that. Everyone in this chat support different teams, yeah? But we know that Arsenal brings us together. Ain't that right, guys? Yeah. Everyone's just nodding. You see, that's how much at peace we are with the fact that Arsenal are in decline. We got a super chat here from our guy, Daniel. Newcastle above Arsenal. Time to celebrate. Part of the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Always part of the vibes. You know what I'm saying? We've got some chats here. My guy watching from Ghana. You know what I'm saying? There, same time as us over there. Man, like football latest. We've got someone watching from Australia. He's got them eat.
Oh, he's got the evening what? I thought that was my internet. I was like,
me.
I thought I was waiting for someone else to say something in case it was me. So
Yo,
I was
am I
like,
back?
yeah, you're alive. You're alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. I got Trinidad and Tobago up in here too. Oh, we got some. My guy already knows about the Obama who, Obama what, Obama where, blood. Where is he, fam? You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that later. Winter Server watching from Stevenage, and someone is
Exotic.
watching from Holland. Also, fun fact: Kendall used to live there.
I did, yes.
Yes. But all right, guys, thank you for telling us where you're watching from. And it's time to introduce today's debutant for Vibes FC. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Yeah, this guy, yeah, he's cool, guy. He's calm and collected. He has a lot to say, but like, he's like, you know what? Yeah, I want to go about my business. He's got his own channel. He's just doing it low key, but I'm pretty sure he will blow very soon. It's the one, it's the only LFC Sonny. Sonny, how you doing, my friend?
I'm all good, man. Thank you for getting me on. It's been an all right weekend. It could be doing better. Sunday evening tonight, Arsenal playing. I was like, they're going to win this game. Come up on my phone. What's that? Oh, Xhaka's been sent off. I start watching. My weekend suddenly gets better. And then what do I see? Burnley score. Not just do Burnley score, Aubameyang put it in his own net. That just made my weekend go from 0 to 100. And yeah, it's been good. It's been good.
Nice to see you, fam. I'm a big fan of you and what you do on your channel. Not only talking about Liverpool, but also covering the top 6 teams, talking about all things football. So we love to see it, right? Because it is your debut on Midnight Vibes. Because you are the first. It's your first start on Vibes FC. We have the debut question for you, my friend. Messi or Ronaldo?
What answer should I give you? Because 6 months ago I'd give you a different answer, but now I'm going to give you the other one.
Man
said, I
already
don't
know what he's
want
gonna
my
say.
first start. Who do you want me to go with?
I already know what he's gonna say. Just
All right,
which one? The one. Right, I'll go with the one who I currently think's better, and I think it's because mentality is key, and I'm going to go for Ronaldo.
He's frozen again.
Oh, I thought he was just like doing like dramatic pause, like.
Ronaldo. Oh my god, Ronaldo. Man's been.
Well, I made a mistake saying Ronaldo there. I was like, KJ's so shocked.
He's been banging in pens like nobody's business. Oh my god, I'm so vexed.
Are penalties not goals?
They are, but like, I'm sorry, the volume of pens is ridiculous. The volume, like, it is worse than if Bruno was doing what Ronaldo was doing right now. There'd be riots in the street.
They did play it to the other night, and who was missing? The little midget fraud.
Yeah, but look at who he had.
Sorry,
He had Braithwaite. Alania. Also, some of the calls in that game, that first pen, and it's just my god.
How many open play goals has Messi scored this season? Not many.
I think not many at all.
He's been.
But that whole Barcelona team just needs to get gone. Like I wouldn't be shocked if he left. I think he needs to leave because
he will leave. He's got
Messi
to for like he's literally his own.
That team is just it's done now. It's done. He's got to go somewhere else. I would love him. I'd love him to come to the Prem and just boss it, and then everyone could. And then this whole he can't do it in other countries. Just disappear.
I would love them both to come back at the same time.
What
That
would Messi go though?
Yeah,
City.
But I can only see him probably going to City, to be honest.
I don't know what the hell you guys just said, but I have no idea what the hell is going on with my Wi-Fi right now. Normally
It's acting like Arsenal.
just vanishing, bro, turning into dust. Right, guys. Yes, so it's currently 15-9 to Ronaldo. That is what's going on.
David, man, you need to start rethinking your opinions. It might not just be the other people; it might be you.
Nah, bro, 15-9. The gap's not that big. It's not that big.
It is big.
Also, Jesse says Dave is so vexed. He's doing DDoS KJ's Wi-Fi there. If you play video games, DDoS, you know what DDoS is. It's very frustrating. We've got another super chat here from our guy Max. He says Liverpool with their home record and not having won their last 2 games could be very dangerous against Spurs. You know, and that's it. Is the bear now poked for Liverpool? Is it now ready to tear someone up? And also got one more super chat from our guy Daniel. He says, where is it? We won the Champions League by penalties. Don't disrespect.
Yes, David, don't disrespect penalties.
I clearly missed that one. I don't know what on earth you guys were chatting about, but clearly penalties got brought up. Oh, you remember? Oh, wait, do you see that early in the week about they should take away pens from the goal tallies in the Premier League?
Yeah.
On Talk Sport. What kind of foolishness? Them man are
no, that platform just some of it needs to get in the bin.
Some of it, yes, not the part that Maya works at.
Maya
works for.
That's why I said some of it.
She's fine.
Certain people on that podcast need to go in the bin. On that platform, sorry, not the whole platform, but some people on it, like Chris Sutton.
Yeah. And then also we got super chat here. It says watching from Ireland, Arsenal are the new Leeds.
That's
big
disrespectful
call
to Leeds.
I was going to say that is disrespectful to Leeds.
That is very mad.
I'm going to have Arsenal fans chatting again, like, why is she talking about Arsenal when she supports Newcastle?
Actually, wait. You can chat to them right now because you're above
12.
them. You're above them. You can say what you want.
God,
right
I
now.
never thought I'd be so happy about 12. Like, that is so embarrassing, but here we are.
Okay, it's time to get into the show. I think my internet's starting to sort itself out now. It better because this show is gonna be great. All right, here we go. So we've mixed up the order. We're not going in the order of the game week. We are talking Leeds and West Ham United. Moisey Magic strikes again. He's coming in and he's doing an excellent job. Yo, you know what? There's a player that we've talked about before, but I don't think he's getting enough praise. Man like Souček. David, you called this guy out from before. Sergeant Souček for Moyes' army. Chat to me about him.
He's just an aerial threat. He's a DM who's an attacking mid. It's so weird. I don't know what Moyes playing him as, but he starts off in DM, but he's so attacking, and those set pieces, he's such a massive threat that he's a massive tool for them to use. Him, Ogbonna, who else is there? Cresswell with his crosses. Haller as well. Like, honestly, from set piece, they've got the most set piece goals apart from Chelsea this season.
Yeah.
So you can tell they've been working on it. So yeah, he definitely deserves his props.
That's fair enough. Yo, Souček or El Neni?
Oh, Tommy Souček every day of the week. Every day of the week.
Oh, we got a comment here from one of our members. Says KJ wave check, take off the do-rag. Well, listen, there's no waves going on up in here. Don't worry about that. This is just to comfort my head. You know what I'm saying? No waves up in here. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. So, but Leeds, let's chat about Leeds for like 2 seconds before we move on. We had every single team play this weekend. Normally, you have like a couple on a Monday, so we've got to go through every single team. Guys, Leeds, aka I think it's safe to call them top knot FC fam, because all the man them have the same haircut. You know, literally top knots everywhere. Tottenham FC. What everyone's praising them for their attacking play, but what about the defensive play? Beatrice, I want to come to you. What's going on at the back there? Because they're losing games where they start off well.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, them being a championship side, I didn't expect their defense to be strong coming into the league anyway, but they've shocked me anyway because of Bamford and Cleach. Their attacking threat has actually been really good. But I think, again, they can't score enough goals to always beat the opposition. So their defence is going to hold them back at times. Like today, I think they had enough chances to actually win that game. But their defence, again, let them down, letting in those goals. But I think overall, they're still playing quite well. And they definitely should be proud of the way they're playing. But yeah, they've got some work to do.
Yeah, they need to re-up at the back. You know what I'm saying? January's coming. Yo, buy yourself some defenders, or maybe a new goalkeeper. Because my brother, yeah, what's his name? Melia, whatever his name is.
I think Melier's been really good, personally. But
have you not seen the goals he's let in? Come on, man! Like some of them.
No, but he's conceding so many shots.
Fair enough. We'll see. But a new goalkeeper might need the upgrade. Might be the upgrade they need. Souček is Moyes' new Fellaini area dominance. Hey. We're seeing the Czech Fellaini coming out, but with a little bit more sauce. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to move on to the next game real quick. Wolves and Aston Villa. It was a West Midlands derby, you know what I'm saying? The Wolverhampton lads versus the Bromley boys, you know what I'm saying? Us Bromley boys coming through in the end, you know what I'm saying? Aston Villa winning 1-0 late with a penalty. But there was red cards everywhere, 2 red cards. Before we get into the red card incidents, Sonny, why has Wolves come from using a 3 at the back and now using a 4 at the back? Because their form has seemed to dip since that point. What's going on?
Yeah, I think they just tried to do it to see if it would work, and now they're sticking to it because I think it's too early to say whether it will work or not yet. But I think when they were doing 3 at the back, you did see a little bit of a drop off. I think that is literally down to it. I think they just wanted to go back to their consistent selves, and it's not happening right now. But
yeah, it's pretty strange the rules right now to not be that strong force in the mid-table group of teams like that they used to be. Like, obviously they came up from the champ, very strong campaign, and the seasons after that you've seen their quality. So it's a bit odd right now. Obviously they have lost Jimenez. We don't know how long for, but he's out of hospital now, so that's great to hear. Hopefully he can recover well, and maybe that might be the thing that spurs them on into getting back into form and fighting for that Europa League spot. Kendall, I want to go to you because here is the thing. There is a certain ref, that his name comes up and everyone just goes, you know what I'm saying? No one can stand this guy. Mike Dean. Does he love the spotlight more than he should do as a ref?
He loves making it about him. Every single game, he does one controversial decision that makes everything about him, and he loves being a little villain of the show. He absolutely loves it, man. Loves the attention.
Man gave out 2 red cards today, 2. And obviously they were red card offensive, but bruv, like the way apparently there's a scrap at the end, there's a scrap at towards the end of the game. The man was standing there waiting. He was
letting them finish.
Yeah.
Parents, when you have a fight with a sibling, the parents are just like, look, I'll just let them fight each other because there's just no point.
Yeah,
he's just like that. He was just like,
yeah, he's like, all right, boys, when you're done, I'll give you red cards. Like literally. That guy, man. How is he not retired yet? I swear there's an age limit on rest, fam. We got some super chats here. First one from Arsenal Sam says, another week, Igal being deluded and Samuel with a towel on his head. When is it going to end, Robbie? Oh, no, Igal, and Samuel. Your Arsenal fans are turning on you. You need to win them back over quick. We have another super chat here. It says, David, sit down. Ronaldo and Messi has approximately 7 pen percentage in the whole career, and Messi has 8% pens goals this season. Messi bottled pens at big stages. Ooh, getting caught out there with the Messi debate.
All I'm saying, go look at what the amount of pens Ronaldo's got since he's been
here we
That's
go.
all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say.
All right, guys, moving on to the next game. We have the Magpies. Yes, we have Kendall's Magpies here. The Brucey's army, Brucey's Toon army out there. Brucey ball coming through again, leaving it late again. You know what I'm saying? Kendall, you probably watched this with more detail than we did. Tell us about the game.
Well, we scored in 20 seconds, and I was like, "Oh, it's going to be 3-4-0 here." That's not very often we see that from us. We only have a Wilson to score goals, so I thought, "Oh, this is going to be really good." We played well for 20 seconds, and then for 75 minutes, played absolutely worse than Sheffield United. Our left and right backs, horrific, literally horrendous. No offense to Jamal Lewis and Emil Kraft there, but. Yeah, really, really bad ball watching for their goal. They made changes at half time. Obviously, Charlie Austin came on. I can't remember who else put on, but they just went so attacking and absolutely pushed us, embarrassed us for 75 minutes. It was pretty embarrassing, but then we obviously smashed and grabbed at the end with Dwight Gale and Jacob Murphy's cross. I could literally watch that on repeat. It was perfect. Then Dwight Gale came back from injury, first appearance in the Premier League this season, and there you go, scores. And
it was a great header, wasn't it? Man just knocked it right there. Used the pace of the ball to just direct it into the back of net. Beautiful header. There's not much more to say about this game. It was just Pretty much good goal from
Yeah, it
Furlong,
was nothing
though.
really interesting, but
But hasn't Joe Linton gone 2 games now?
Joe Linton's fast, man. That is, he did.
I mean, I don't think he probably meant to do it.
I don't think he meant it.
No, I don't know.
One
No,
of
that
those
was
things
yeah.
That's
that
how
he's
good he
done
is.
before,
That's how
like-
good he is.
Remember that goal he scored last against Crystal Palace, and that was like, was it a shot? Was it a cross? Was it like a scuff? Was it a pass? Like no one even knew. I think it's probably one of them sort of things.
He's that good. He does it without noticing.
Yeah,
Oh, listen,
exactly. Can't imagine him
Joe
doing some
Linton,
sort of
that
brilliance,
pass,
but-
that pass was him trying to like use the outside of the boot to try and touch it around the football, around the player, innit? Man trying to do a little bit of sauce, and it ended up going to Almiron. Almiron.
To be fair, like bless him, like that's I feel from because like obviously he's had a very hard time. Obviously, admittedly and deservedly had a hard time, but yeah, he was fine.
All right, listen, Winter
Bruce in.
Is it Bruce in, Kendall? Is it Bruce in?
As I said, like right currently now, yes, because I don't think we'd get anyone else better in. To be fair, the only person I can see come and I think probably a lot of Newcastle fans would agree is Eddie Howe. Other than that, I can't really see.
Oh, Eddie Howe working with
the Bournemouth boys.
Vichy. You're Vichy. You've got Vicky. What's his name?
Wilson, Fraser.
Wilson. Come on, bring him to what's it, St James's Park and that. Yeah, right, guys. We're gonna move on from that game. Before we do, guys, smash the like button. Over 700 of you guys watching. We love to see that. Go share out the video to them sleeping charlatans or them charlatans just not watching the video at all. Last week we had an absolutely mad stream, and we would love for us to reach those kind of numbers again. So share it out. That'd be great. Thank you very much. All right, moving on to the next game. Southampton and Sheffield United. Sheffield United looking peak. B. You did call them going down very early on the show. Very early on.
Called it. They're getting relegated. 100%,
What's happening? Like, actually, you know what? I ask that question every week, and you keep ain't getting better. So I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to ask you this: is Hasenhüttl an underrated manager in the Prem?
Yes, 100%. The work he's doing, it's incredible. Like, and I just like that they've been patient with him as well. This season, he's really shown that he's a top class manager and he can get them somewhere. Imagine if they get Europe, that would be incredible. So
yeah, they're on course for it. Yo, David, I know you're a man for stats. I'm pretty sure there's some stats back in Hasenhüttl's reign at Southampton.
No, he's just he's just got a really organized press. Like he's been doing it since his Leipzig days. He's come over to Southampton. Obviously, the 9-0 against Leicester was a bit of a freak result, and I think people took it a bit too seriously. Like it was one of those games where it was 9-0, but are they 9 times worse than the team than Leicester? No, they weren't. But ever since then, he's regrouped the team. The team they're 100% backing him. They've done really good business. Che Adams actually looks like a decent buy now compared to what he did last season. Even Theo Walcott, he's managed to make Theo Walcott look half decent. Nathan Redmond came off the bench, big impact. The defense, Vestergaard, he actually looks useful.
And Vestergaard and Benderek, for the FPL fam.
Yeah, Vestergaard's been in my team since week 1. He's been getting me so many
Walker
points.
Peters, who's the other fullback? Oh, I'm forgetting it now.
Oh, where's Valerie at?
Valerie, I don't know where Valerie is. Oh,
Romain,
Chelsea agent. Another Chelsea agent doing his thing at Southampton.
Oh, yeah, Romain.
I love it. Oriol Romain, got an assist this weekend. Respect it. Honestly.
To be fair, and there's another Chelsea agent when we get to the Liverpool game in that team as well, if you can remember him. We've got a super chat here. If you'll come up for me, it says Southampton can beat anyone this year. Don't underestimate them. Daniel is right. Southampton are a very good team. Also, the big question is Hasenhüttl or Arteta? Like,
don't even get me started. I said it.
You know what I'm saying?
I said it at the start of the season. At the start of the season, I said Southampton. Again, sorry, I forgot to mention this. I sincerely apologise to every Southampton fan. I said that Arsenal and Southampton are about the same level at the start of the season. I apologise so much. I didn't mean it. I said Hasenhüttl was the better manager, but I thought Arsenal had the better squad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. That you're better than them. Okay. I've apologized. I've done my repentance.
Wait, there's the repentance there. Obviously, the Church of Vibes always open for repentance up in here. You know what I'm saying? But yes, guys, go over to the Discord, the Football Terrace Discord server. Go over there and join up, sign up. It's one of the best places for the Football Terrace community to communicate with each other, have debates, have discussions, and just know when the Football Terrace are going live. You know what I mean? Get a notification every time we go live on the Discord server. Go over there and join that if you could, please. All right, moving on to the next game. Leicester and Brighton. Sonny, I've got a question for you. Obviously, your former manager, Brendan Rodgers there, doing very, very well. Last season, coming fifth. People say he bottled it. People say, actually, he did very well. Yeah, I
don't think he was the one who bottled it. I think a certain captain, bottled it. But we won't go into that.
Yeah, we'll leave that alone, innit? But I've got a question for you, Sonny. Are Leicester now replacing a certain club in the top 6, or are they creating a top 7?
See, with me, I like to be traditional, so I would say no. But if you're being fair, they have to be in the top 6 now. I mean, how many years have they been better than Arsenal now? I'd say about, obviously, since they won the league, and they've won the league now. And they've done all you can. They've won the league. They're consistently going to finish in Europe now. Surely they're going to be in the top 6 over Arsenal.
Have they gone further in the Champions League than Arsenal have in the last how many years they was in it?
Yes. Arsenal,
well, they get to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Yeah. Olivier Giroud has more goals in the Champions League than Arsenal do in the past 5 seasons. So, that's the level it's got to.
This is very mad, I'm just listen, Arsenal fans. Look, I even said you was gonna win yesterday. This isn't me trying to put you guys down in the mud because your team already done that. For me, it's just me trying to understand the depths of the mud that you're in. You know what I'm saying? How far deep does this go? And these are the questions that are vital. Leicester have been further than you in the Champions League in the last how many years?
They were a championship team about 7 years ago.
That is very mad. But moving on from Leicester, because Brighton didn't really give much. You know what I mean? There's not really much to say about them. Lamptey's still out, so we can't even talk about him. We move on. We move forward. Right, we're getting into the talking points now, the big stuff. The top 6 teams, all of them dropping points this weekend. I don't think we've seen that for a very long time, that every single one of the top 6 teams drop points in 1 week. Apparently that may not have happened since Leicester won the league. So is it a sign? Is the vibes trying to tell us something? You know what I'm saying? Maybe Leicester for the league. Who knows? You can't tell them that they can't right now because it's hella tight. We're going to go with the Manchester derby, Manchester United and Man City. B, I want to come to you. Was that the most boring Manchester derby that you've ever witnessed?
In recent times, definitely. It was so boring. I expected City to actually come at us because going into that match, most of our rival fans were saying United are going to get slapped. We're going to get slapped or whatever. But they came with nothing. I mean, there were moments where I thought something was going to happen, especially because De Bruyne was literally just hanging around our box. I thought at any moment he's going to get the ball and shoot into the net. But that didn't actually happen. United, the only chance we really had was when Tomine could have slid it in the near post, but again, that didn't happen. It just wasn't a game that we created a lot of chances. Both teams had 2 shots on target, and that was it. Literally in a Manchester derby, it was just underwhelming and boring, and just a routine draw. Going into the game, I did think a draw was going to be a good result, so I'm kind of happy that we still got a draw because we could have lost it. But watching the game, we should have done more to win. We
definitely could have done more. Ollie definitely just was too scared to actually go and go for the win, especially with how they were playing. They weren't dangerous. They had a few moments, but we marshaled them well. You know what I mean? We got a super chat here. Said Midnight Vibes is fire. Yes, it is, my guy. Man like Mansour Ahmed, our friend and legend. Smash the like button, guys. Yes, please smash that like button. Keep smashing it, guys, and keep sharing it. Over 700 of you guys. Almost saw 800 on my screen. So let's get it up there. You know what I'm saying? We got another super chat here saying no big 6 side won a game this weekend since first time since 13th of December 2008. Mad. You know what I'm saying? That is very mad, And that's one day off as well. Actually, no, is that the same day?
No, it's 1 day off.
Huh?
Yeah.
1 day off.
It's the
14th.
13th. Yeah, but
it's 1 day off yesterday.
Oh no!
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. I'm bugging.
Oh, to the day. Oh, yo, that's what that is. Yo, Blue FT216. If you're lying to me, I'll be upset, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's mad. That's a mad stat. But yeah, Ollie, man, Ollie. He doesn't help himself. He does not help himself whatsoever. He actually had a chance to do something mad here, and bounce back properly from that Leipzig defeat. But he just didn't want to do anything. He had Van der Beek on the bench and didn't come on. Like
Free Donny, man. Free Donny.
Did you only use one sub?
both managers use one sub. Both managers use one sub. Like, I get Ollie wanted the defensive structure and base to like make sure we don't concede early like we have been and get and lose the lead. But after 75 minutes and you see Man City aren't really doing much, come on, make a positive change. Martial for Greenwood is like for like. Like, come on, man.
I want to know who signed Van der Beek because it was not Ollie.
All right, listen.
Free Donny, man. He's just
I
there,
can get
like,
into that conversation for time. I can have a long conversation about who signed Donny Van der Beek because you already know them pagans. Yeah, got lucky with that. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't talking about the Wallads today. We're going to be talking about Man City now. David, considering how the spot that we're in, Man City really should have done more. Should they not?
I thought they were quite unlucky. I mean, apart from like with a wild Harry Maguire block, like that was the best chance of the game. So I don't think there's too much to worry about. Again, they're still waiting for Aguero to get back because Jesus can't finish. Oh my God, he might be worse than Firmino. It might be getting to that stage.
Boy, I told you about these fake Brazilians, bro.
Because no, as a lone striker, as a lone, I reckon as in a partnership he'd be all right. But yeah, I don't know why Brazil were producing these defensive can't score strikers. I don't know how they're doing it, but they need to stop. They need to go back to the R9 days.
You know what it is, yeah? Them man stop picking them kids from the favelas, fam. Go back
to the R9 days where you can produce strikers. That's what you need to do because these two strikers are not it.
They're picking them privileged kids, fam. That's what they're doing. Go back to the favelas, fam, where they've got no shoes and that. You know what I'm saying?
This current Brazilian team is like so bad. Like Joe Linton might even get call up.
No, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. You're pushing it. So. Saying that if Andres Pereira, can get us a Brazil cap, then
you got a Brazil cap.
Get the big Joe Linton sign.
This team's the team.
Who does he even play for anymore?
Oh, he's on Lazio on loan. We need him. Literally, we need him to be the best Andreas Pereira we've ever seen in his life because there's like a 35 million option to buy, bro. So,
but what I'm saying, I'm not too worried about City. 1 January is right around the window, so I wouldn't be surprised if they.
Yeah, but why? This is one question I've got. Why are they allowed to get away with not beating this really bad Man United team?
Because you guys aren't as bad as you think you are. It's your fans.
No, but you rivals say we're bad.
You tell us we're bad.
That's our job. That's our job. You got to say that.
That isn't true. Literally, I remember Danny asked me, "Do I think you're out the top 4 race when you were like in 15th?" And I was like, "No, I don't think you're as bad as you are. It's your own fans are the ones that are putting your own club down." Because every time I open my phone, I've got about 400 messages from all you United fans talking about the Beanhead Woodward and how Ollie needs to go and how Aaron doesn't love football and this, that, and the other. Like, honestly, it's your own fans that are the problem apart from anything else.
No, I'm not saying we're not. I'm not saying we're not. I'm not saying we are. We're not. We are. We are part of the problem. But if everyone's saying we're bad, if we're saying we're bad, how come one of the best teams who's been in England, one of the most expensive teams in England, if we talk about our price of our squad, let's talk about the price of their squad. Why do they get away with not beating this really bad Man United side? Like,
because they're not good either at the moment. They're off form as well.
Exactly,
so.
and no one talks about them anyway.
Okay, if that's the case, no one should be chatting about this game like Ollie should get sacked. Really?
No,
I don't think Ollie should get sacked. I don't think he should.
No.
But he just said it was a good result to draw. So
I think it was half United fans don't, innit?
But can we just all appreciate? Can we appreciate the perfect bit of commentary though from that game? I think it was the only highlight. De Gea, De Bruyne, De Arby.
Wait, I'm telling you, these pundits, yeah, that Sky Sports and BT Hire are useless, fam. Peter
That was the
Drury,
only
bro.
highlight.
Peter Drury.
Give me Peter Drury's job. I do Peter Drury's job in the group chat already. Give it to me, honestly.
All right, we got some super chat here. It says, will Arsenal fans back Arteta if they are fighting relegation by the end of the season, as they're still Arteta in? Yo, we'll get to that in a moment, my friend. We got a new super chat here from Steven. Says, apart from CR7 and Messi, who's the best behind them? We can get to that later potentially. I would personally say Neymar because it's just facts.
I'd say De Bruyne.
Ooh, interesting shout there. Interesting
Not
shout.
his career, but his ability.
Fair enough. And then we got Mansour Armour said, is Man City that great with Pep signing? The reason why they were competitive is because of company, Aguero and Silva. Now they've gone and struggling, signing not good enough. Yo, listen, Pep has no pedigree of rebuilding the team. That is true. We haven't seen it. Will he do it now? I have no idea. But it'll be very interesting to see. But we have to move on from this game. And again, there's not really much more to talk about. It is what it is. It was a 0-0 dead rubber. But if you're watching this right now, smash the like button if you think Ali's crap. Smash the like button if you think Pep is crap. Smash the like button if that was the most boring Manchester. I was about to burp. Listen, I felt the burp coming and it got caught in my throat right there, and I just got shocked. Smash the like button if you thought that was the most boring Manchester derby you've ever seen in your life. And also follow Discord and go subscribe to Football Terrace Clips. Over 800 of you guys watching. Vibes SC in the building. We're out here vibing. All right, here we go. We're going to the next game. Yo, Sonny, it's your team, fam. People, you know what, yeah? People think we've got a Liverpool agenda on this show, yeah? Well, we've got a Liverpool fan here, so he can chat about it. You know what I'm saying? No one can come at us and say, oh, David's got an agenda, which he does. You can say that. KJ and Beatrice and Kevin have an agenda. We don't. David does. Look at him smiling. Right, so 1-1 with Fulham, championship team near the bottom. Sonny, talk to me about this game.
Look, I'm not one to make excuses yet, but this game was never as easy as people made it out to be. Fulham away is not an easy game. And I'm going to start a bit positively. I'm going to say Alisson. He gets enough respect, but I think we need to put a bit more respect on Alisson's name. I don't want to abuse my own players here, but if that's Adrian in goal, we're 4-0 down by half time. He made at least, I want to say, 4 really good saves, and he's just decent all game. And I genuinely think if we had Adrian in goal, well, we're out of the game for the first 20 minutes. And then in the second half, we got back into it, but it ended up being too late. And I genuinely think if we had Thiago, we beat Fulham 3-1 there. I think he breaks down that Fulham defence so easily, and that's what we struggle to do. Without a real creative midfielder, we struggle to break down teams, and that's what we got Thiago for. And unfortunately, obviously, we didn't have him.
Yo, your injuries this season have been absolutely mad. You lost.
David, what are you looking at like that? How can you argue with that?
No, it has been. They lost Thiago.
David's trying to say no.
They lost Van Dijk. They lost Gomez. They've just lost Diego Jota, who was actually probably their best player on form.
It's not about the injuries. It's just that it doesn't shock me. It happened, but you know.
No, come
but
on.
when they were winning with all the injuries, it wasn't. Oh, look at all of our injuries. But now, when they lose, it'll be. Oh, look at our injuries.
No, I've got 2 centre backs are injured.
I get that.
On paper, your team is still a better side than Fulham.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Sonny, you have to admit today, you man were lucky. Were lucky.
Also, again, it wasn't VAR's fault. It's these refs, man. That is for me. That was a pen because he. Whoa!
Slow down. Is that David disagreeing with VAR?
No, because it wasn't VAR. It was the ref. The VAR said, "Go look at the monitor." So it's now the referee's choice, not VAR's choice. So again, it wasn't VAR's fault, but for me, that was a pen because he had to go through the man to get the ball. But all I'm saying about Fulham, Fulham, the XG team, they're the XG when the Chelsea agent team rolled into one.
Look how happy he is.
It's beautiful. Ola Aina, Lookman, Loftus-Cheek. It was so beautiful to watch. It was on Gisa. It was so good.
Loftus-Cheek is not good.
Talking about Fulham,
the championship baller.
Talking about Fulham for a sec. They balled out yesterday. Scott Parker had them playing some very good football yesterday. Lookman was balling. And you had 2 Chelsea agents, my friend. 2 Chelsea agents for
Yeah,
them. You had,
Ola and Loftus-Cheek.
and Loftus-Cheek out there. Reuniting again. They haven't seen each other for how many years because my man's been out in Italy doing whatever. But yeah, like Fulham, yeah. But one guy we want to chat about quickly, he's slowly starting to get his props. He kind of reminds me of what's happened with Basuma at Brighton. Aaron Gisa, yeah? Baller.
My guy.
He's
Said
looking
that
like a very good player. And you know what's mad? I look at him. I thought man was 30. The man's 25.
Yeah.
He's 25. Man looks like an uncle. Like he does. Like I saw him. I was like, right, like you've got like 5 kids and that, haven't you, bro? Like he does. He's 25. That is so mad in my head. So
tidy footballer.
so that might be a good pickup for Arsenal. But actually, would he even want to go to Arsenal at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like
He's better off staying at Fulham.
Is Fulham
I'd rather have a day job than work at Arsenal.
is Fulham a better team to play
dear.
for than Arsenal right now?
I will do Granit Xhaka's job for half the price. I promise you. I will get sent off in football games and do nothing for the rest of them. No problem. Give me 50k a week. I don't mind.
He is very peak for them. Moving on to the next game. Prime's favorite team, his actual team. Prime, the Jose sexual. Spurs and Crystal Palace. Prime, I love you. Don't get upset. Spurs and Crystal Palace, 1-1 draw. And we know what we call them on here, the Crystal Mandem, you know what I mean? Mandem Palace and that, you know what I'm saying? Mandem Palace getting what they deserve. I want to come to you, Kendall. Crystal Palace, yeah, is that something that you would like to see from your team more? Like the way that they play, the way that they play together?
Yeah, 100%. Like their link-up play and their attack and play is miles better than anything we ever do. Way better. They've got. I mean, since Zaha's come back, 'cause he was out for a couple of games. Like they're just smashing it again. And they're really picking up. Their keeper Guaita, like he is so underrated. Like I know he made a mistake like yesterday, but like I'm sure, and wasn't he free? He was possibly free.
Chelsea were looking to sign him in January last season.
For that, like honestly, that is unbelievable. He absolutely had a mint game yesterday. And their games like Tottenham should really want to be winning at that point as well. If they want to win the league. So yeah, it was really decent result for Palace yesterday.
Very, very good, very good. And one guy in particular, he made a mistake for the goal, but he redeemed himself so well, channeling his Spanish compatriot spirit animal, David De Gea, you know what I'm saying? Guaita, B, talk to me about those saves.
I couldn't believe there was one. Was it Kane that had a shot and he saved it? It was crazy because I thought that was going into the net. But again, like you said, he redeemed himself because I think he was kicking himself in the first half and making that mistake. And in the second half, you could see how excited he was. All his teammates crowding around him, like giving him high fives and stuff. So he really pulled it out the bag because if not for him, Palace would have lost that game.
Yeah,
he went from De Gea to Kepa like one point. Like it
was so mad. You know what? I've said this year. I joke about this, but it might be true. Spain don't actually have a number one. They have a load of number twos. They have just like so many number twos. But hold tight, David De Gea, my guy. You know what I'm saying? That free kick save though. Oh. The save from the free kick from Eric Dyer. Also, who knew Eric Dyer could take free kicks? Because I didn't. What the hell was that from? That was actually sick from Eric Dyer. I think this is a blip for Tottenham and Jose. I know our Prime will argue that very much so. So I'll go with his opinion on Spurs. He's probably the best person to talk to when you're talking about Spurs because he loves them so much. He's gonna kill me. But yeah, I think this is just gonna be a little blip. They'll be back again, but they do play Liverpool. Sonny, next game is Spurs. Oh, yeah. Who do you reckon you can take them?
See, I think what Tottenham will do, they'll come to Anfield, they'll park the bus. They're going to come to Anfield. They've got 2 plans. They'll come to Anfield, park the bus, won't go for any goals, or they'll come to Anfield, go all out in the first 20 minutes and park the bus for the rest of the 70 minutes. But I think we are going to break them down. Unlike Fulham, I know it's a bit unlike Fulham, but I genuinely think we will break Tottenham down. I think Jose, he knows how to set up, but I think Jurgen Klopp, look at Jose Mourinho. He's a manager. Everyone knows him by now. Klopp will know what way he's going to set up. And I do think we'll break them down. And I think we'll score the first goal. Tottenham will get back into it because they have to once we score the first goal. And I think it'll end 2-1.
I mean, if you struggle to break down Fulham,
I know.
are you so confident that you'll break Spurs down?
No, but he has to. They're the champions of England. They has to be confident.
We're at Anfield. We've got fans.
That's true.
You got fans as well. You got the fans back too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be big. That could be very big. Now, Prime is in the chat. Listen, bro.
You don't want to catch smoke from Prime right now because Man's looking. He's looking swollen. These arguments.
He's looking very well. You saw him on the show last night with the Arsenal. With the Arsenal lot, he was giving them a hell of smoke. But Prime. Don't come beefing me, fam. It ain't got nothing to do with me. This is all thing to you. Go beef yourself on why you love Jose so much, and then maybe you can come chat to me.
It's Chelsea fans in general, though, they all love Jose. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
but
they
they do. But the way Prime does is special.
I'm not on it. He's a Tottenham manager right now. I can't back it.
And also we've got a Leicester fan here saying since we saw Chilwell, I'm more confident in games. Talking about that great transition into the next game, which will be Everton and Chelsea. Before we do that, guys, smash the like button for us. You know what it is. Share it out to all those charlatans out there not watching the show. Get them to catch the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this, people. Smash that like button, share out the video, and go join the Discord. Chelsea and Everton. Woo! The 1-0. We'd love to see it. The Toffees coming through, giving everyone something nice to witness because everyone was getting sick of the Chelsea fans, giving it the big one, giving it all like your manager Frank Lampard side, giving it the big one, giving it all of this. Now you guys take the L. David, tell me about the game.
I wasn't. You know what the funny thing is about this result? I wasn't annoyed. Like after, I remember the stream afterwards. It was like all the Chelsea fans came on were like, "Oh, Frank, this, that," and I was just like, you know what? I'm not too bothered. Like we were gonna lose eventually, right? And it's not like, and even though we didn't play well, it's not like Everton like played us off the park. Like
every time Dave speaks and the deep is getting into this, he just sounds like this to me. That would have been a lot funnier if he actually didn't mess up, man. I'm so annoyed. But yes.
Apart from Mendy's mistake, like they didn't create a chance really. And then apart from Pickford pulling off an absolute world-class save, we hit like Reece James hit the post, and then Mason Mount, if all he has to do is get it on target. And I really wanted Reece James to take that free kick because I felt like he deserved it. But it wasn't a bad free kick from Mason. I'm not taking it away from him. It was so.
I know. David's already there with it. You see the Mason.
No, okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I had to think about this. Until Kai Havertz adjusts to England properly, I would like to see Mount start. I've changed.
When did he adjust to England?
Slow down. Say that again.
Because I've seen the way that Havertz is performing. I feel like Frank's just trying to force him into games, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So until he adjusts properly to England, he feels more comfortable. I'd rather see Mount start.
Chelsea fans, you've heard it here first. David wants Mason Mount over Kai Havertz. He's basically saying that he's better than Kai Havertz as well.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what he said. Okay.
That's not what I said.
But anyway, yeah. So like, is this what Chelsea fans needed? A little bit of a reality check. Kendall and B, I'll ask you to this. Like, do you think Chelsea fans were getting carried away with the unbeaten run and Frank and all this kind of business?
A little bit, but I mean, like the results and stuff, they were allowed to get a little bit carried away. Like, I mean, you can't. Come on, like when you win the league and stuff, you've got to back your team. You've got to believe in your team can do it. Like, fair enough, you could have maybe been a bit, bit more like. Maya always used to say, "Oh, I'm not going to get carried away because we've got like 5 really tough fixtures," and like she's a Spurs fan. So like maybe they could have been a bit more like that, and not all, "Oh, Frank's going to win the league," and whatever. Because obviously it shows
Pray
today
for
that
rivals.
that they might have, they can have blips. It's not a thing, but you've got to back your team, man. If you're up there, you're up there.
Nah, that's fair enough. B, your boy Calvert-Lewin, he drew the penalty. Was he the one who drew the penalty?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like
Mendy.
I feel like Mendy kind of gave it to him.
But still, he was in the right
Kepa.
position at the right time. So
You're gonna give that to him. You're gonna give that to him. Okay.
But yeah, you know what? Yeah, I have no issue with Chelsea fans being happy and gassed in it. It's the way that they was acting like they were the most gracious, best fan base ever in the world. That they've never done anything wrong. That was annoying me. But you know what? Yeah, the fact that you guys are happy, I'm good for you guys, isn't it? That's what this is what about. I'm all for the gas. You know what I'm saying? I'm gas man, like the first gas man in football, fam. You know what I'm saying? I made the Avengers, or helped make the Avengers for United. Is what it is. Them man haven't showed up for a while. Actually, no, they've been avenging here and there. You know what I'm saying? The comebacks and that. But yeah, Everton looking like they're doing strong. I think they've got Arsenal next. Have they got Arsenal next?
No,
No. They've got Arsenal in 2 games' time. And
It goes Southampton, Everton, Chelsea for Arsenal.
Arsenal have really tough games coming up. Yeah.
Very tough games coming up. Daniel says, I back my team, but I'm not a biased Chelsea fan. I'm not a biased Chelsea fan till I die. That's fair enough. I don't think David's biased at all.
No,
Definitely not.
honestly, the reason why I'd rather see Mount over Havertz right now is because I feel like France just forced him into the team. And the same thing I was saying with Mason Mount when he was playing him out wide and Havertz at 9. It's like, don't force his players into the team. If he clearly hasn't adjusted to England, he's come out in the media and said, I'm still taking time to adjust. I'd rather see Mason start, be more assured for 60 minutes, then bring on Kai in midfield than force him out wide and he give the ball away because he's not used to playing in the system. That's just it for me.
David, it is what it is. I'm saying give Kai and Werner time. You've already got Chelsea fans selling them to go out or
yeah. I don't get that. Kai Havertz is like 21. He's got a 5-6 year contract. Generally, Havertz can be awful for 2 years and not be a flop. Like he's not Pepe who signed when he was 25. He's 21, so he's still got.
That is true.
No, he could be a flop. He could be a flop. Even with the first bad 2 years, he could be a flop.
No, he could but he's not like it's not like he's destined to be a failure, is he?
Like, no.
But it was 80 million.
Yeah, but we bought him for 80 million, not because of the player he is now. It's because the player he could be, and he's
got to do something immediately short term.
Well, if he's not that player, it's a shame. But we still, again, because of his age, he's got time on his side. Even if he goes 2-3 years and not been poor, he'll be 24 years old. He'll still have 2-3 years contract, and we can sell him for 40-50 mil.
Oh,
all right, this one
that comparison doesn't even work.
I don't care. It
was just funny though.
Wait, this is just about the vibes. All right, James LFC, one of the members, coming out with the
respect Peter Crouch, man.
Wait, come on now. Okay, we're gonna move on for this game because I'm tired of talking about Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie. We got to talk about the team that gives me life. You know what I'm saying? Like again, Arsenal is the way forward for world peace. I think they are. They really are. Because David, how was you feeling before the Arsenal game?
Oh, I even said after Chelsea lost, I was like, I will be okay as long as Arsenal lose. Yo, Sonny, how do you feel? How do you feel before the Arsenal game?
Yeah, I thought they were going to win it because they were due a win. But if you're not beating Burnley, then something's going on.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, B, how was you feeling before the Arsenal game?
I was very bored, but they lifted the spirits.
They brighten your weekend, yeah.
Kendall, they're making your team look really sick now, isn't it? Like you feel good about yourself and your team now because of Arsenal.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say sick. Like we're looking a bit all right. I wouldn't say sick. I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, like I just love how like last week when we were on it and they were sort of a bit deluded and they were just like, "Oh, give Arteta time." Like, how much time do you want to give him? Like till you're 19th, like till you are 10th in the championship. Like, how long are you going to give this man? Like, is it like what is going on there?
Imagine next season it could be Arsenal away to Ashton Gate. DT, I'm sick of it.
We love to see. Listen, this is right. Vibes FC. I love the fact he's named himself. I don't know if he's named himself after Vibes FC, but his name is Vibes FC. So like, we'll take it. You know what I'm saying? We love to see that man saying Arsenal. I love the way people say that. Bringing the rival fans together every week. Yes, they are. We love to see it. And
The
telling
thing
you
is,
it's key
like,
to work.
Arsenal's my rivals now. They're not Man United's rivals. They're not Chelsea's rivals. They're not Man City's rivals. The rivals is me. Is my well, not me, not specifically me, but my team now. That is where they have come to.
Brucey ball versus Arteta ball. That's
I'm
how.
not
That's how.
that is going to be the most horrendous game of the season.
Well,
like,
if he's still
literally.
there
Oh
by the
my
time you
God.
guys get each other, oh my days, that's going to be horrendous.
I mean,
Jesse here says Arsenal fans need to start being concerned with Man United. Man United's game in hand, league position. They should be concerned with Burnley's. The rivalry is over. Jesse's saying the rivalry is completely over. Guys, listen. We could go on about Arteta and Arsenal all day long because it's amusing to us. It gives us life and we love it. But remember, we also are the Church of Vibes. So Pastor KJ is doing something special. Arsenal fans, you can come in and catch the vibes. We're doing free sessions of counseling right now. So I've put the link in the chat. If you're an Arsenal fan, click on. I'll get you one and come confess how you feel to Pastor
You know what was
KJ.
actually nice to see though? Aubameyang finally just, found the goal.
Yeah.
It was just
He did.
the rivals' goal.
It was a beautiful header.
It was a good header.
Great.
do you know the funny thing is, the way the Burnley player was celebrating, I was thinking, oh, that's a great header. That's a great header.
I was gonna make a joke saying, how are you getting done by a guy called Brownhill, fam? Like, there's a place called Brown Hills, yeah, in Brom, fam. So you're getting done by some next outskirts place in Brom, fam. Mad. But then it was Aubameyang, and it's just like, that's even better.
To be fair,
That
they
is
should have had 2 red cards as well, because obviously they had one, and then El
Yeah,
Neni got away with it.
No,
El Neni got away with it.
I love how Lenny got booked and it wasn't a foul. I was like, what?
Okay, listen, we're here to get the Arsenal fans just have a good time, catch the vibes, because Arsenal are giving them pain, absolute pain. But in the Church of Vibes, we exorcise the pain away and inject vibes. Inject vibes into the soul. That's what we do here today. And we've got our first Arsenal fan here. He looks dejected, but I know we are able to give him some life. It is Sonny. Sonny, how you doing? Welcome to Midnight Vibes. Welcome to Vibes FC. Welcome to the Church of Vibes. How are you feeling, my friend? Talk to us.
First time on Midnight Vibes. I love your program. Let me say that first. KJ, you're a legend. Listen,
Okay.
you girls are killing me. Yeah, honestly, as an Arsenal fan, I'm not embarrassed. We passed embarrassment a long time ago. Right? Seriously, we passed embarrassment a long time ago. I'm dejected. And you know when you just stuck for answers? You just don't know what the answer is. Because these players should not be that bad. That's the thing. They should not be that bad. And get off Arteta's back.
Ooh.
I agree with that.
Sonny is backing Arteta. What, Sonny, explain to me why is it that you feel like Arsenal fans right now should be getting off Arteta's back?
Joe, I was one of the first ones to call out Emery. I wanted Emery to go because he didn't have no Arsenal affiliation at all. And when Arteta came in, there was such a breath of fresh air, and he lifted the spirits of the whole club. And I'm so upset for him. You know, I'm genuinely upset for him because the guy's putting his all into it. But I just think these players are so bad that whichever manager you get in now, it's not going to make any difference.
Do you think you want to keep him like sentimentally though, like not like because like you think he's going to do all right in the future? Like, do you think it's like a sentimental reason?
Yeah, right now, Sonny, you sound like you got survivor's guilt. It's like you kind of like you push Emery off the cliff, and you feel like it should have been you. It should have been me. You know what I'm saying? If anyone watches Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, that meme, yeah, that's how Sonny feels right now, bro. So is it that? Is it sentimental reasons?
No, it's not. It's partly sentimental reasons because I think he's a good guy for one, and he don't deserve it, right? But you know, the biggest problem at Arsenal is they're still under the shadow of Arsene Wenger, because a lot of fans who are actually watching YouTube are so-called new, not very old. You know, it's a young man thing and a young woman thing, and everyone goes on. As soon as you think Arsenal, you think Arsene Wenger, and until we've exercised that ghost, Arsenal will never move forward.
Whoa, what are you saying? Wait, so Sonny's come to the Church of Vibes, yeah, to say, hey, Pastor KJ, can you exercise the ghost of Wenger out of Arsenal? Those services I do not provide. I provide putting vibes into your soul, not getting the ghosts of Wenger out of Arsenal. That's not something I don't do. You are super here saying, "Don't worry, Sonny, we are all hashtag Arteta win." Yes, the rival fan base.
I don't get how you can be Arteta in, because like the thing is, right? Did Emery got sacked halfway through last season and then Arteta came in? That's what happened, right? That's exactly what you need right now. In order for you to survive, you need that manager bounce. And I was saying it last season.
You don't sack a manager for manager bounce.
No, but they need an interim. They almost me as a Chelsea fan, I know how this revolving manager swings works. Yeah, sometimes it just needs to happen. Like, unfortunately, this whole thing of we can't get rid of managers because we don't want to become that club. No, if you want to survive, you've got to become adapt or die. That's the way it is.
We just spoke about Hasenhüttl as well. They didn't get rid of him, and patience.
But
the thing is,
the thing is with Hasenhüttl. The thing is with Hasenhüttl.
I got a chat here. A comment here saying I'm a witch. Listen, guys, I am not a witch doctor, fam. I don't do judge.
Speak about judge all the time.
I don't do judge. You know what it is? No, when you're part of the church, the Church of Vibes, you feel the waves, you feel the presence of judge. You know what I'm saying? You don't practice judge. I've got people in the group chat asking me, "Yo, KJ, when you gonna put your judge on this team?" I'm like, I don't do judge, people. I can sense it. Like today, they are not cool. Salah getting a penalty.
He called the Salah pen. He called it. He said it's Salah pen written all over this. But the thing is with Hasenhüttl is that you could see that there was a method, there was a way. Like it was like it's that 9-0 was an isolated result out of a certain bit of form. Like they were on a bit bad form, but they were still at least scoring goals and they weren't conceding as many goals. Arsenal started off the season where there was no metric backing them. They were conceding loads of shots. They weren't taking many shots. It's just that they were getting very lucky. I remember against West Ham, extremely lucky. Sheffield United, extremely lucky. These are really poor teams right now, really poor teams. And you can see.
For England, fam. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Sonny have his last little say here, and then we've got some people in the back who wants to come on and say a word. So, Sonny, what's your last thing you're gonna say?
The first most important thing I'm gonna say: top right hand corner. Sorry, what's your name?
Kendall.
Kendall. You know what? I had to put up with Prime in that top right hand corner earlier, right?
I didn't know it was me that was top right. Sorry, I was slow there.
You know what? What a blessing to have Kendall there and not have Prime there. Like that's the most important thing. And Prime, if you're watching, shut up.
You know what's funny? Yeah, you know what's funny? Prime is actually here, bro. He's right here.
Oh my god! He's covered his gas.
It's like,
Sonny, thank you so much for coming on. Great to have you on. Hopefully, maybe one day we'll have you from the start. This is not because Prime's here. I was going to let you leave anyway. But yeah, thank you so much.
He has a bark in them shades. You know that.
you can join again, Sonny. I'm here for you. You can join.
You know what I'm saying?
Kendall, I love you. Prime, I hate you. No.
We'll catch you later, Sonny. Great to have you on.
Love you.
All right, sick. We have Prime. We're gonna keep you in. Your face says we want to chat about the Spurs comments.
No, I don't even care about the Spurs comments.
Prime's a Spurs fan. All right, here we go.
Let's just keep with the Arsenal slander. It's fine.
He's not bothered because he is a Spurs fan.
The Arsenal slander. Also, we've got someone in the back here. Man like Zip. Zip, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Welcome to Vibes FC. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Midnight Vibes. Who do you support? Are you an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Oh, okay, you're here for the church service. So come on, bro. Come tell us how you feel.
Listen, it's been tough to watch Arsenal the past couple of years, really, but past couple of weeks have been especially tough. Sonny says that he wouldn't like to have Arteta out. I agree, and I think that it's these fans are saying this because he was an Arsenal player and kind of an Arsenal legend, but I don't even know about that. Like he won the FA Cup, sick. Congrats on that. But I think Arteta needs to go, and I think we need a proper, experienced manager to completely rebuild the club from square one because we're rotten from the inside, and it sucks to watch it every week, straight up.
Yo, someone in the comments saying you sound depressed, fam. That sounded very good. But here's the thing, yo. We're here to give you some life, innit? So it could be worse, could it not?
I mean,
No,
the only way it would be worse is if we're in relegation zone and we're knocking on the door. So
Now, how do you think Arteta can turn this around? Can he turn it around?
I don't think he can. I think he's lost the dressing room, and I think that the players aren't ever going to play for him. And I think that a lot of these players need to leave the club forever and never come back. And until that happens,
man said banished.
I mean, Granit Xhaka can never play for Arsenal again.
Are your players really that bad?
Yeah, I mean, whether or not they are, they have terrible attitudes, and they've failed under multiple managers for years. So it's like,
well, is that really their fault?
But I said this last week when we were on about it. I said like there's players that have been there for like 3-4 years now and not done anything that whole time. So like some of them just need to go.
But
they have Prime. That's a good point. They have individual quality. A lot of them are good players, and they will do well in good systems. We haven't had a good system. They haven't been played to their strengths, and I don't think we should build a system around them because they failed the badge. If they cared that much about being Arsenal players, they would play harder. They play like shit every week. It's terrible. Get them all out of my clubs.
Yeah, but your board and owners, like one, they don't care. Also, they know they play for a fan base where they can go on a small run of games and win an FA Cup, and they'll be fine.
They are a part of the toxicity, and they also need to go. Everything needs to restart. We're terrible. It's awful. As far as I'm concerned, all the players can go. Arteta can go. I think we need a fresh start.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I've told you, man. Yeah, I've told you, Arsenal, man, to start your resistance, fam. I've told you. I said, start your own resistance. I've got mine with the United fans. Zip, go talk to the Arsenal fans and get a resistance, fam. You know what I'm saying? I've got a vital question before you leave, yeah? A vital question before you leave. Abama who? Abama what? Abama where, bruv? Where is he, fam?
Hey,
where's Abama?
Listen, it's a team sport, and he's failing just as much as everyone else, but it's not all his fault.
He's on 350 a week. It's more than a team sport.
But Latimus did tweet earlier, and Kendall mentioned earlier that he has gotten, I'm pretty sure, his first open play goal of the season, just for the wrong club. He
has as many open play goals as he does.
My man said that own goal will kickstart his season with more open play goals.
We'll take it.
Zip, my guy, thank you so much for coming on. We'll have some more guests on in the back, no problem. Great debut of Vibes FC. We'll see you again soon. My guy, thank you. Right. Wait, Prime, have you changed your name to Jose Sexual? I don't know why.
That wasn't me. It must have been you. It must have been you.
See why he hates Arsenal so much? Because he's a Spurs fan.
Kendall, shut up.
I'll tell you, those his rivals. He's got that deep rivalry.
You guys saw what I did to Sonny. Don't make me come for you guys.
Remember on this show, Prime saying he was gonna rush. Look with the man. Roadman Prime came out, so don't test it, fam. We've got another guest here. We've got Samad. Are you there, my friend? Hello? He's there. Hello there. How you doing? Welcome to Vibes FC, baby. Welcome to Midnight Vibes. How you doing?
I just want to say a few things. Arsenal are in big trouble. They need to sack Mikel Arteta ASAP because this is like the Chelsea 2015-16 season, and we could compare this season as well. So they need to sack him ASAP. That's what I have to say.
That's all you want to say. He needs to get sacked. Question: who do you bring in then? You sack Arteta today. Yeah. Who are you bringing in?
I'm not an Arsenal fan, but for me, I would try and say like Rafa Benitez, he could do something better than him.
Why is everyone trying to
heart
steal
just
Rafa?
Kendall's
Every
heart
time
just
someone
died.
mentions I want Rafa, I'm like, no, I just cannot see this happening. I for my heart and my sanity, I just
Kendall,
cannot.
Rafa's not even. He's not even a Newcastle legend. Why do you care so much?
No, you don't understand.
I just feel like
Not a legend, but like in our hearts, and soul,
Wait,
he is a legend.
it's how you feel about Poch. It's how you feel about Poch, isn't it?
It's how I feel about Jose.
Spurs fans love Poch, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Wait, what do you mean? How I feel about Poch?
all right, look, anyway, so Matt, thank you for so much for coming on. We've got some more people in the back. He says sack Arteta now. Thank you for coming on Vibes. FC, welcome. Thank you for coming on Midnight Vibes. We've got a member in the back who's always here. We love to see him. It's man like Baz One always commenting. And we've also got Slens Talk. Slens, how you doing? Welcome to Vibes FC, both of you. Debuts, Midnight Vibes and that. Slens, who do you support?
I'm a Chelsea fan, bro.
Chelsea fan?
Yeah.
Okay. And Baz, you're a United fan. We love to see that.
Through and through,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, we love to see that. So, guys, I want to come to Slens first. Arsenal, what's going wrong?
Yeah.
What do you think?
You know what? Like, I think it's so easy to just point out that it's just a manager and it's just Arteta, but I'm not gonna lie. I think he's got a terrible squad. I think this is one of the worst squads I've seen from Arsenal in probably a decade, maybe even longer. Because if you think about it, last year, Aubameyang was so integral that if he doesn't kick on, if he doesn't score, we all said last year, if he doesn't work, if he doesn't score goals, they're in big trouble. And we can see it here now, they're in big trouble. Like, we're seeing people like Xhaka, like, that guy is horrible, man. Like, what he did today is disgraceful. I think Arteta will get all the sticks, fair enough, he picked him. But that guy is just, it's not the first time he does it. He does this every single time. I remember like a Tottenham one. He just took out Son, like, he's an idiot. He shouldn't play for Arsenal again. But I think Arteta, like, listen, he's not a great manager, fair enough. But I think this is a hard job. I think, honestly, listen, I'm a Chelsea fan. If Lampard had this job, had the Arsenal job, I don't think it would be, I don't think he would be, like, above 8th place. Honestly speaking.
Yo, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Baz, what are you saying?
All right, man. Like, I'm just going to say this. If Igal and Cam were here, they'd get this a little more. I'm wearing this hat for a reason. The Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto Maple Leafs are basically the Manchester United of the hockey world. Biggest club, biggest banter. And I've been a fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs my whole life. And they've only given me sorrow and made me cry this whole time. So I'm not just giving Arsenal fans some advice here. Unfortunately, I'm giving United fans advice as well. So you're going to go through a lot of times of hope, like Igal has clearly had. There's going to be some sorrow. There's going to be some absolute times where you can't even believe, you don't want to even wake up because you can't believe, you think it's a dream. Like, I've seen things like being up 4-1 in an elimination game and having our worst rivals beat us and kick us out of the series of the playoffs. Now, Arsenal is going through this right now. Manchester United's not as bad because we have a little bit more money, but we're in no different situation. You guys just need to stop. Just don't let it kill your life. And this vibes movement that KJ and Terry are going for is the only way you're going to keep your sanity. Trust me. And I'm talking about a team. This team has not won a championship since 1967. And they're the biggest hockey team in the world. Wow. At least we've seen our teams win. And that's all I got to say.
Yo, listen. You know what? Sorry, Slayer. I'll come back to you in a moment. I think we need to upgrade Baz One to Deacon Baz One. Like the Deacon, teacher, Pastor Baz One coming in with the words of wisdom. for the Church of Vibes. Man said,
I need
"Get
him.
on the
I need him to come and do our team talks because, like, that.
No,
I need that right now because Bruce, like,
we absolutely love that. Yo, Slens, before you and Baz go and leave us, what you want to say?
Bro, you know what? I want to say something. Like, you know, when it comes to Arsenal fans, yeah, I think they're like the team's ability will never match their expectations. I don't think it will for a long time. I think they expect to be, you know, like a big club to compete for titles, to compete for, I don't know, like top four. I don't think that will happen. I think the reality is they're a mid-table team, unfortunately, and it's not due just to the managers, due to the way they run, the board, the players. And you know what? Like, the sooner you come to realize that, the better for you. And like, you won't be heartbroken every time your team draws or loses. It's simple as that.
Again, man, even saying, "Come join Vibes FC," he knows about it. Baz, actually, wait, I disrespected there. Deacon Baz, thank you so much for coming on, and Sven, thank you so much for coming on as well. We will catch you guys soon. We've got two more to come on, and then we will go on to Team of the Week. We love to see it. We have Mohammed. He's got that Midoriya icon. We love to see that. And man like Kesh, our guy.
He's back. He's back.
So Kesh, I don't know how much time you got with us, so I'll let you go first. Kesh, yo, welcome to the Chat Vibes. Pastor KJ here. Tell me how you feel.
Bro, I've got a fucking headache right now, bro. Like, this is the first game where it's actually touched me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Burnley's the one game I've been saying you've got to go out there and win, and we couldn't do that. Like, I'm sick to death of it. Like, honestly, like, I think the English game needs a change. It can't go on any longer where you got owners who's not looking at the best interests of your club. Like, I really do feel we need to introduce that 50+1 rule over here. The fans deserve to have a say in whatever's going on at your club. And us Arsenal fans, we ain't got that. Like, this owner generally does not care. You got players out there who's not interested in playing for this team. And for me, like, Arteta keeps making that same mistake and depending on these players who constantly let you down. I don't understand. Like, how can one person be so stubborn? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're literally playing with fire because these players are going to cost you a job. They're tarnishing your name. That's what they're doing.
Yo, Kesh, I feel for you. I've always said, yeah.
I felt that one.
I can feel the emotion.
I can feel it. I've always said,
the owner thing. I feel the owner thing like so deep in my heart right now. Like,
I've always said that Kesh is the only Arsenal fan that I have any sympathy for, because Kesh has always been level-headed. He's always spoke sense. And bruv, like the way you speak in there, like I feel that, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I've been saying. Y'all need to start resistance. Not just don't do it for me, yeah. Do it for Kesh. Look at Kesh right now. He's
broken. He's
broken man right now. He's at work though. Please come on.
I didn't even see the whole game. Like, I tuned in because I'm at work, so I tuned in for like the last 25 minutes, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Absolutely.
Like, it's not the first time this club's been let down by these players. Like, over the years, you've had the likes of Bellerin, Xhaka, Mustafi, and now you've got the likes of Lacazette being added to it, Banyan being added to it. They're not given enough. And yes, people might say Arteta is not good enough. But as the person that was just on earlier, I don't think Lampard will do any better than what is happening right now. Like, this club is actually in the mud. And I don't feel any manager that comes in is going to take us to a consistency over the years. We're going to have an immediate bounce because these players, we know what they are. They're imposters. When a manager come in, they'll pick their head up, do a little, get some points on the board. Then 18 months down the line, the same shit's going to happen again.
It's true.
Like, this job is a poison. And in order to remove that poison, the owner needs to show some clarity and come and tell us what we are. What are we as a club? Are we a club that's going to try and get back to the top, or are we a mid-table club? Because if we are a mid-table club, drop the fucking season ticket. Drop the price. Because what fans are paying to go to the stadium and watch, it doesn't warrant it.
That's true.
How can Arsenal be paying the most expensive season ticket and we're not getting nothing for it?
Nah, I feel you, Kesh. I feel you. That's true. Prime has got a question. I swear. If you
No,
make it worse,
He's gonna mock it. He's
it's
gonna
not.
mock
No,
it.
it's
You're
not.
gonna
No,
get rushed if
listen,
you start being
if
mean.
you make
Yeah,
this
I'm
worse,
kick him out.
Kesh, right now, you're kicking. You're getting kicked, bro. You're getting
see,
kicked.
you guys are making it worse by doing all of that.
All right, cool. What's your question?
I see. This is why when I talk to Cash about Arsenal and stuff, like all the emotion and stuff he has, and the way he's so level-headed, I genuinely feel bad when I speak to like people like Cash. That's why when I speak and I say that getting a better manager like Rafa, it would help things because with the players that you have, when people were doing preseason predictions and stuff like that, people were saying like, you know, 7th and 8th and stuff like that. You guys should be at the minimum mid-table. And where you are now, your board and everything is bad, cool, owners, I get all of that. But where you are now doesn't even help things. It makes things worse. So that is why I say getting a manager, someone like Rafa, like I keep saying, that you should be at least around 8th or 9th or 10th or whatever. At least there, that would help.
It would help. It would help. You're not wrong about that. But for me, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Like, Arsenal is a club that was at the top, the very top, before David Dean sold us out to this poison.
Yeah.
Now these poisons come in and they've got absolutely no ambition to be winners. So for me, if you're bringing in a Rafa to say, settle the ship, make sure we finish mid-table 8th every season, that for me is not good enough. You either sell up or you back this club or you take this club to places. And I don't see that happening. He doesn't care. Like the LA Rams, that's his birth child. Like, he doesn't care about what's going on in England. Arsenal means fuck all to him.
No, that's right, yo. I feel sympathy for you there because, like, yo, listen, our pagans, you got pagans, we got pagans, our pagans are the same, and it's frustrating to see, and they're killing our football teams. But bro, I want to let you get back to work. I don't want you to come on here and get distracted, and so you don't earn your peas. The bag is important, people. The bag is important. And you know what? Yeah, your bag, Kesh, is more important than Arsenal. So don't spend any money in that club. Start the Wizard draft. I hope you man is getting sorted. But Kesh, my guy, you've been on here before. We love you at Vibes FC. Hope you have a good time the coming weeks. Maybe beat one of the teams coming up. Catch you in a bit, dude.
Sweet, bro.
I actually might cry, you know.
You guys have to be like prime. If you say anything, prime.
Oh, listen, no, Prime.
The way
Yes,
you had your hand
Prime.
up, the way you had your hand up was bad energy, man. It was
bad vibes. Moving like
I'm bad, right? David,
You know
you
that
laughed
kid in the
throughout the
class
whole
decided to
thing.
cause
You
trouble with
laughed
the
throughout the
teacher.
whole thing. How am I bad, like? You laughed throughout the whole
No. All I'm saying, yeah,
were
you know
laughing
that
at
kid in the classroom. You know the kid in the classroom who puts his hand up. You know he's just there to wind up the teacher. That was what.
Gonna tell
that's
everyone
the
that they
energy.
had homework.
Yes,
Yeah, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah, that was
You
the energy.
look like, bro. You that kid was about to say, "Oh, miss, you forgot about the homework." You, bro. That's what you see now. But you wasn't that, and you was very generous.
Yeah, I'm a nice person.
You know what I'm saying? You are.
I really do feel that from Kesh though, like in my heart. Like,
Yeah.
I know obviously Man United fans will feel it as well because, you know, like we've got little shitheads of owners who really don't give a shit about football. They just care about their side ventures and their other businesses. Like Mike Ashley just wants to care about flannels and Debenhams and New Look and Asda, whoever else he can buy. So like I honestly feel that in my heart, like so bad. So yeah.
Yeah, we understand. Even Sonny knows about Hicks and Gillette and that. You know about these owners killing our clubs and that. But we've got 2 more guests, and then we're going to do Team of the Week and then end the show. Again, Slam the Stand and Bring Him to the Fit have been put aside again because of Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Them man need to stop losing, and we can get back to what we normally do. But we've
Can
got
we just
Mohammed
put the
here.
whole of the Arsenal side in slander stand? Just make it easier.
I don't think that's.
I did ask if I could put Bruce in the first week I was on.
We could do that. We also could. Except Saka though. Saka can get spared. The rest of them can.
Can he?
Yes. Leave Saka alone. You're just jealous.
Saka missed a sitter today.
I don't care. Anyway, we've got Mohammed here, and we've got everything Ife. We want to go to Mohammed first. Who do you support? You're muted, friend. I can't hear you. I don't know if your audio is coming through the right microphone. While he's doing that, everything. Are you there? Everything? Everything? No?
He's just at the beach. So he's just at the beach. Just.
All right, Michael. I'm sorry.
chilling.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to get kicked. Listen, Vibrancy ain't got no time to be waiting around. You know what I'm saying? We are a heavy metal football team here. You know what I'm saying? Mohammed, how are you now? We can't hear you. We can't hear you, bud. So listen, if there's enough time and you come back in time and the audio works, I'm happy to get you on. Until then, try and sort your audio. Thank you so much for coming on, and hopefully we get to hear from you soon. Right, guys, Prime, you might as well stay since we get to this point. It's time for Team of the Week. I'm telling you, listen, the vibes went through his body and made him jump. We got a super chat here first. B, can you do me the honors of reading this because I can't right now.
As an American, I understand how you guys feel about your Premier League clubs. We see all these American owners ruin teams here in the States, and I didn't want it to happen to outside teams. Such a shame.
Or a man like Christopher coming in saying our pain with about them pagans, fam, coming in and ruining things. But you know what? Yeah, that's what resistances are for. The rebellion in Star Wars started off small. So did the resistance in Star Wars start off small. Your brave hearts. A small thing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, let me not speak. I'm gonna get kicked. Never mind.
You're about to say I've never watched Star Wars. Yes, we understand.
Brave hearts. Oh God, Prime.
That's not even what I was gonna ask, really. But it's fine.
But you know what? Yeah, these things start small, but we need to start somewhere. So we will have a stance to everyone who hates their owners. Right, Team of the Week, people. We're gonna get into that. Before we do, smash a like button for everyone in the chat. Smash the like button for Kesh. Give Kesh a like. Smash the like button for Kesh. You know what I'm saying? My man deserves better than this. And then also share the video out for them charlatans, and not only that, make sure you go sign up to the Discord. We also have another guest, another member of Vibes FC has been on it before. We have Indiana. He's coming in to make sure that Bruce.
Wait. Before you say anything, all I heard was Bruce. I heard Kendall talking about Bruce, and I listen. This Bruce stuff has to stop. We have to stop this. This cannot carry on.
I hate Bruce more than anyone. Like
you put him in.
I didn't actually. The first time I went, I put Ollie in, and then everyone else said Bruce, and I was like, yeah, let's go with Bruce. I'll have Bruce in there.
Wait, guys, we've got a new hashtag as well. Hashtag Justice for Kesh.
Right. Yeah, I'm tweeting it right now.
Justice for Kesh.
I agree.
Oh, we got a super chat here. He says, "Why?"
That's such a bio. That's such a bio.
Why? Your Prime. Wait, Prime. Do you know what that is?
No.
Man. He's never seen it. He's never seen it.
You never would have seen it before.
Oh, I looked it up. Okay.
Oh, that's a bro. Come on now. Listen, Lincoln, you're saying you're waiting for your invitation. Yeah, the subs bench is open, and you've missed your chance. You could have pressed the link, fam. Anyway, Agent Badmouth, time will come. Team of the week. So, goalkeeper of the week. Yeah, I think this is an easy one to start off with. It's Dyer.
Emi Martinez.
Yeah, it could be Martinez though as well.
No, it's not Gator. It's not Gator. You made a mistake. No, get him out of there. No.
No. But is it not like?
If he did make the mistake, what would this? No. If he did make the mistake, what would the score been?
If he didn't make the saves, the score would have been about 5-1 Tottenham.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but he has the ability to make them saves. If you don't do the basics, you can't. I'm sorry. I've watched Kepa for 2 years. If your goalkeeper,
but that's your problem. That's a Chelsea
You know what?
To be fair, Emi Martinez was man of the match. Their man of the match. So.
As well, people saying Allison as well in the chat. Allison gets
Allison.
Not Allison.
You're probably what you saying.
It has to be Martinez because
Your prime.
he should have stayed at that
What
club.
about Pickford?
No. Okay.
Prime,
So
man.
Martinez.
He kept the clean sheet and he made a few crucial saves.
Yeah, but I can't put him in there. I can't put him in there.
Pickford's not going in there when he was on Slander Stand. It's just not happening. Never.
Oh,
again
listen, are we
in my
saying
life.
Eddie Martinez? Is that fair?
Yes.
Yeah.
And granted, they were 10 men down. They had a man sent off as well, so that is good. So Eddie Martinez gets to go right back. I swear, if you say Reece James, yeah, I'm gonna keep.
I would have said Reece James. To be fair, but James Justin, yeah.
I have morals. I have morals. You will never see me put any player in team of the week who has lost a game. It can't happen. James Justin, go in. No problem.
I think that's an easy one there. No one's
Really
really.
he lost 4-3 and Bonner scored a hat trick.
I don't care. He lost. Doesn't mean a thing.
Centre back. Here we go. Centre back.
Vestergaard.
Bednarek.
Okay,
Bednarek got the assist.
Yo, B, we're not having Vestergaard because you have a proper propaganda for him for your FPL. So no, I know what you want.
Bonner scored.
Your Bonner scored, but he also conceded a goal. Bednarek got an assist.
Connor Cody got his first shot on target.
Isaac
Hayden. Isaac Hayden played centre back and got man of the match. Thank you, everybody. And we
he also played. He's also a midfielder. Maguire had a very
Michael Keane
as well.
Michael Keane.
John Stones, maybe. You know what? Let's say both man.
Tyrone Mings got decent FPL points as well.
Johnny Evans kept the clean sheet as well.
All right, let's just say this: both Manchester clubs are out of it because that game was dead.
Yeah, they didn't win.
All right, cool.
So let's put between Mings, Benderek.
I think Keane should go in there because he had a month.
Keane was an absolute rock. He was annoying me because I've never seen him do that in his life.
We've got Michael Keane in there. We've got some Tarkowski in the chat. Keane.
Bednarek. Got the assist.
A lot of love from Maguire, some Fofana's in there as well.
Johnny Evans.
No, Johnny Evans is not
Isaac Hayden got one of the match at centre back.
I would go Bednarek, Isaac Hayden.
Someone said Maguire got perfect game stats. What? Hey,
he did have a good game, and he gets a lot of slander, man.
Hold on, but I heard City.
Yeah, but that is only a draw.
So how can you be a good defender if City barely attacked to get him out? No, it's not.
No, but he did make a crucial block against.
I don't care, KJ. I don't care.
Yeah, but Man United are apparently a dead team with a PE teacher against one of the best managers in the world, and this Man City side that can win the title.
I don't think that though. So, you know.
Okay, we're gonna go up from Indiana down, and we're going to see what we're saying. Indiana.
I have to go for Maguire. I have to.
Okay, Maguire Prime. Johnny Evans. Wow, random. You love Johnny Evans.
I love Johnny Evans.
Sonny.
I'll say Bednarek.
Okay, so we've got 3 people already. David.
Bednarek.
That's 2 for Bednarek. Kendall.
You know who I'm going to say? Isaac Hayden. Even though he's a midfielder, but he played centre back and got man of the match yesterday. So Saturday.
B.
Bednarek.
Oh, not even fucking Harry Maguire. Okay, so that means that Bednarek gets in there. Is it B? Is that it? Is it
BD.
BDN.
There he is. He's got inform. Let's put the inform in there. Shout out to all you FIFA players, you know what I'm saying, FIFA Ultimate Team. Shout out to all these. Smash the like button if you finish gold 3 or above in weekend 3. Hey, listen, don't disrespect gold 3, man. Gold 3 is where it's at, fam. You know what I'm saying? Okay, left back. What we saying?
I'd say Aaron Cresswell.
Ooh, that's a shout.
Regulon.
He conceded a goal against Crystal Palace.
He conceded, but
some saying Luke Shaw. Even the Leicester fans said shoot Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw had a very good game.
But it was a draw.
We get it, David.
To be fair, that guy who was playing left back for Fulham, who's not actually a left back, had a really good game.
Anthony Robertson.
Anthony Robertson or Bobby Reed. Oh wait, Bobby Reed played right wing back.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
We could put him in the fullback spot.
Don't slander Bobby Reed, man. Do
Wait,
not.
Wait, hey, listen, I'm
Yeah,
actually.
also, when did he change his name as well? When did that happen?
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Cordova Reed.
Technically, he's a striker playing right wing back,
Yeah.
and he scored a goal. I am so down.
Justin still gets in there.
But
over
Justin's got to get in there,
Move
100%.
him over to the left-hand side and put him there.
Yeah, you
Go
can do that.
if you want. Go for it. Go for it. I'm not
Anyone, people in the chat are saying sure though. People
No.
love.
No.
Someone's saying the Fulham
United
left back.
fans, man.
Yeah, the Fulham
Yeah.
left back. I forgot his name.
Antoine
Adarabiyo
Robertson.
or something.
Robinson.
No, the left back is Antoine Robinson.
Oh, you're speaking of tossing out of Biro.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about. But nah, if any Fulham defender's going in there, it'd be Robinson.
Ooh, someone said Aubameyang, who's found his goal throwing touch from left wing back.
So okay, what we saying then? Go down quickly.
Well, do what you were gonna do and put Reed as
The chat, the chat are saying mainly Luke Shaw. So Luke Shaw's got one.
Yeah, put Luke Shaw in there.
Indiana.
Yeah, Luke Shaw, man. Let's go for it. He needs it.
Right.
I only can put Luke Shaw in there because if we're saying Man City barely attacked,
Prime. Just
Prime. Take your pick.
Reguilon.
Sonny.
I would have done the swap for Justin at left back and then D could overread at right back, but it's not going to win. So
No, pick what you want to pick.
yeah,
Reed. David.
Reed.
Kendall.
Same.
It might win.
Reed. That's 3.
You can't put him in defense. No.
Okay.
He was a better defender. He was a better defender and had a better game than Luke Shaw this week.
Oh, listen, B, who you saying?
I mean, Reed's won, so put him in.
No, he hasn't because you're the deciding one. It's 3-2.
I don't
right
mind
now.
him being in team of the week. I just think it's disrespectful to put
It's
him
not
in a
3-2.
fullback.
Yeah, it is. It's 3 to Bobby Reed, 2 to Luke Shaw.
You know what to do.
Prime didn't say Luke Shaw, did he?
No, the chat said Luke Shaw.
Oh, shoot. I don't want to make it difficult.
Me say
Do
Luke
what
Shaw
you want
never.
to do. It's
Luke
vibes out
Shaw.
here. Luke Shaw, 3-3.
So you decide.
Now you're going to put Luke Shaw in KJ because he's Man United there.
I hate this shit, but you know what? Yeah,
I can't believe. How has he done? How has this happened? How has that happened?
This is my show. Luke Shaw was mint. Yeah,
Oh,
Luke
he's
Shaw was
even put the Champions League card, man. Come on.
We can still have Bobby Reed.
Oh my
in-
god, you
Yes.
cannot put that card in there.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put Bobby Reed in midfield.
Oh no, this is the last time I'm gonna see him in the Champions League. Leave me
Get
alone.
that out. Get that
Right,
out. If you
here
have
we
him
go.
in there, that
Midfield.
card's going.
Midfield. James Madison scored 2 goals. I
Madison
think
has to take the ball.
Madison.
Yeah.
Hey, Madison's my guy. That's my guy.
Yeah, gotta be
I'm saying
Madison.
James Madison in there with that special Europa League card. You know what I'm saying? The next 2.
Does Paul Pogba get in?
No.
I think he had a good game.
What did he do? He had a good game, but he didn't do enough.
I think he had a good game, but
I can't be bothered.
if your forwards were clinical, you'd have people.
What about Suchek?
What about Ongisa?
Ongisa had a good game as well. So there's two spots open.
Alan.
People
Alan
say-
had a good game.
What about Armstrong from
Okay.
Southampton?
Bring up the comments.
Sigurdsson had a really good game.
Bring up the comments from Slender Talk.
I can't be. Honestly,
I'm going Alan. It's got to be Alan from Everton.
I'm going Ongisa. Ongisa.
Okay, I can't see that comment, Prime.
He just said that Declan Rice dominated.
Man like Jollof Rice, whole type Prime, and that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna go for what? Yeah. Considering the opposition,
indeed,
Ongisa, yeah, did a madness. Did he not?
Yeah.
Considering it was against Liverpool and they were the bottom half team. So is it fair to put him in team of the week?
Yes.
Not over Suchek.
No.
We can have Ongisa and Suchek.
How do you spell his name? Is it A-U-G?
It's A-N-G.
A-N-G-U.
Anguissa. You.
Oh, we should just pick someone else.
Aye.
There he is.
There he is. You know what I'm saying? The man's, look at him. How can you tell me he's not an uncle? Look at him. The man's 25. Jeez. Anyway, so we've got Suchek in the midfield. We also got people are saying Alan. There's so many good performances this weekend.
I'd go for Alan. He ran that midfield, man.
When
you're playing against Kovacic and Kantes and like something's got to be said there.
To be fair, though, Souček's been very, very, very solid. Like most of the season.
Yeah, but when you're getting pressed by a team like Leeds, which is unrelenting, like to control that midfield is hard. Like we struggled with it last week, so.
Okay, we're gonna go down quickly. Lots of NDD in the chat as well. Lots of Alan. But indeed, who you're saying?
I'm going Alan.
So Indiana says Alan. B.
Souček.
Kendall.
Souček.
David.
Souček.
Sonny.
Souček.
And Prime.
Indeed.
It's a shame because Souček gets in there. Souček has been actually such a quality signing for West Ham. Absolute quality signing. Now, the forward three. The forward three players.
Aubameyang gets in, he scored.
Yeah, well, Dwight Gill gets in, he scored.
Prime, you don't know about the show on Aubameyang. Don't mention it. Whatever you say, the opposite happens. Like,
stop being salty about that. We'll come revisit it soon. Okay, so because he didn't get into the right back position, are we going to put Bobby Reid at the right wing? Is that fair enough?
Yeah, that's fair. Can we put in Joe Linton? Come on, that pass. Yeah,
Put Joe Linton on the left. I mean, that's only all game. Like,
I'm sorry. That pass that he's put through for Almiron is world class. It is world class.
Almiron had a really, really good game.
We know who's going striker. We know who's going striker.
Who's going striker?
Harrison Kane.
What?
Jamie Vardy.
No, Jamie
It has to be Vardy.
Jamie Vardy got 3 goal contributions.
Vardy all day.
Vardy in
He
there.
got 2 assists and a goal.
Okay, so the chat is got a lot of love for record breaker Vardy. That's good. David, are you gonna behave yourself now? Yes, it's not in the chat. He's in the back right. He's back now. About Joe Linton. Anyway, okay, this is the last spot. So people saying Lookman. Lookman getting some love. Eze getting some love. Obi getting some love in the chat as well.
I thought Werby had a good game actually. I actually thought he played really well. When he beat Chilwell and Thiago with the ball, that was enough for me.
Lookman getting a lot of love. Lookman getting a lot of love.
Nah,
if we're gonna put in somebody
Wait.
I can't believe that we won, right? And Fulham drew, and we've got no players.
Kendall, I'm trying to get in Joe Linton.
And Fulham are having 2. Like, what is going on in this life?
I'll be chatting to you, David. But
what about Dwight Gale? What about Dwight Gale?
Dwight Gale scored that mint header.
Yeah, that was a very good goal. That was now that is a shout for Newcastle. That I can put in.
Okay, so
what to do other than that though?
The most I've seen in the chat, was Eze or Lookman, but I've seen more Lookman than Eze, so Lookman gets 1 vote from the chat.
Someone said William.
No. Lookman gets vote in the chat, so Lookman's on 1. B, who are you going for? Eze. Yeah. Kendall.
I've got to back my player. I've got to say Dwight Gale. If he's not going to get any other vote, I would go Lookman because obviously.
Kendall, say Joe Linton, please.
No, I would kick her. She knows I would.
I cannot lie to myself. What did he do other than that pass? Absolutely nothing.
Yo, Sonny.
Lookman.
Ooh, Lookman on 2 right now. Prime.
You can't put in a man who misses a penalty like that, but Lookman has to get in.
Yo, the agenda. Lookman on 3.
You did anyway. I'll go Dwight Gale. That goal was brilliant, man.
Dwight Gale on 2. It is time for David.
Dwight Gale
is 3-3.
It was the penalty that got you, wasn't it, David? It was the penalty.
You know what to do. You know what to do, man.
It's 3-3. And you know what, just to annoy Kendall. And the fact that Prime wants to rush him. Lookman gets in. Lookman gets in.
Nah, I've got beef with Lookman and KJ. That's fine.
Well, listen,
don't worry, Kendall, we can get somebody in from Newcastle. We can.
We did I think, was it last week? No, we didn't play last week. It was a Crystal when we played Crystal Palace. We did have a
manager of the week, Kendall.
And now it's time for manager of the week. So up for it, you've got Roy Hodgson.
Bruce.
Steve Bruce.
Scott Parker.
Scott Parker.
No, not Scott Parker.
Don
No.
Carlo. You got Don Carlo on there as well, and
Oh,
also
this is easy.
Brendan Rodgers.
For me,
Scott Parker. He went to the reigning champions.
Steve Bruce.
Okay.
No,
Listen. B, who are you saying for the manager of the week? Oh, Sean Dyche as well. Sean Dyche in there in the chat.
Nah, Dyche doesn't count. He played Arsenal. It doesn't count. No.
Okay, so B, wait. B, who you saying?
I would have said Hassan Hutel, but
Go with what you want.
Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan Rodgers getting in there. Kendall.
To be fair, I mean, I'll just for a joke, I would say Bruce, but no, it was only against West Brom. I would say probably Roy or Scott Parker, because obviously.
Wait, did you say Roy?
Yeah, Roy.
Yes, she did.
Roy. Yeah, let's go Roy. I love a bit. I like a bit of the owl in there. Just put Roy in. I'm happy with that.
Roy in there. Roy Hodgson. Sonny.
I'm going David Moyes.
Are we all going to have someone different?
Yes.
What?
Prime.
Oh,
Who do you
Scott
want?
Parker. He's a better manager than Arteta, so.
Scott Parker.
Yeah.
Indiana.
With all those injuries and a performance like that, has to be the Don Carlo.
Don Carlo. David.
You see, I want to say Steve Bruce for the banner, but he's not going to win. So it is going to have to be Scott Parker.
Okay.
This guy's got a draw. He didn't even win the game.
I'll say Steve Bruce, and then Steve Bruce has got 2 and he can be in there.
Kendall, this is what I was saying. They didn't listen.
I literally know. I refuse.
Kendall, I was backing it. I would have backed it 100%.
This is a Premier League team versus a Premier League team, and it was a draw. And he's manager of the week. Nah.
Yeah, it was
the champions. They're like a relegation
top team base.
Oh, you can't even say it's the champions, man. Look at the team. Half of the team were champions.
Excuse me. Do you not have Salah,
Half of the team were champions.
I knew there's 2 Chelsea guys.
Did you have Henderson? Did you have Trent? Did you have Robbo? Did you have Mr. I'm Special Wijnaldum? Of course you did. I'm not hearing
David, thankfully you backed me because I was going to switch mine to Ollie.
Okay.
What? Okay, I am tempted to kick Prime now. Okay, here we go.
I get his point, to be fair. I
understand it, but at the same time, no. Team of the week. Vibes team of the week is Martinez in goal. You got James Justin, Michael Keane, Bednarek, and Luke Shaw left back. You love to see it. Souček, Aaron Gieser, and I always say Aaron Gieser, and Gieser, and Maddison in the midfield. And then you've got Reed, Vardy, and Lookman in the attacking force. And then also you have Scott Parker as the manager of the week. Guys, from this team, who is the baller of the week?
Maddison.
Vardy for me.
Vardy,
Maddison. Anyone else?
Maddison,
that's 2-2. Sonny?
Vardy,
that's 3. Prime?
Souček.
I was going to say, I knew he was just going to say.
being a contrarian.
You know, Prime just loves being the opposite.
Mixing it up.
This week's ball of the week is Jamie Vardy, and obviously, guys, charlatan of the week. Who does that go to?
It's got to be Auba.
Got to be Xhaka.
They won't do it, David. They won't let it happen.
No, I'm sorry. Aubameyang has the same number.
You and your bad vibes can go somewhere else in a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Aubameyang has the same number of open play goals as he does for Arsenal against Arsenal. He has got to be fraud of the week.
Hey, listen, we got a super chat. It says, pick up the panel of Midnight Vibes. Remember what Katie said last time about fraudulent Africans? I'm telling you, bruv. Anguissa ain't 25, fam. He ain't.
Allow it, yeah.
25, but he's 31.
Yeah, his passport age.
Remember that no one still knows to this day Obafemi Martins' real age.
Obafemi Martins is 40, man. That guy's 40. Easy.
Like when he signed for us, he said he was 21, but actually he was 28.
All right, guys. Before we leave out here, we've got Mohammed is back. Is he still there?
Hello?
Hello. All right, there we go. He's back.
Yeah.
He got the mic sorted. My friend, what did you want to say? We're at the end of the show. We're gonna come to the end with you. This is your moment. What do you want to say?
Okay, so I just want to talk about the Liverpool match today
Okay.
and how poor we were. I mean, Fulham deserved that game, really. We were very lucky to come away with the points. 3 or 4 by half time. Luckily, Alisson saved us. If we had Adrian in goal, I reckon we would have lost that game by half time.
Wouldn't
That's
Philip
all
up
that.
too.
Yeah.
That's true. Fair enough. But you got a draw in the end. You have to just take
Yeah.
that on the chin. And hopefully better next time. Mohamed, thank you for coming on. Sorry we couldn't get you on earlier due to your mic issues, but we will hopefully see you again soon. Right, guys, this is towards the end of the show. I'm saying this charlatan of the week can go to Aubameyang and Xhaka. They can share it, fam, because Aubameyang, fam, you are better than this. And Xhaka, what are you doing?
Can I contest that?
No. I'm trying to read the super chat at the same time. Obama, know where you're getting in. Getting in where?
Like, know where you're getting in, know where you're scoring, I guess.
I love you, fam. You're a great guy. I have no idea what on earth you're on about. But Prime,
slander stand.
I mean, you're saying all that about Xhaka, but again, who's the guy that keeps picking him every week? You're saying all of this about Aubameyang, but who's the one that's not getting the best out of him?
Who
It's
else can play
Arteta.
for Arsenal?
My point is, give it to Arteta, not Aubameyang or Xhaka.
I'm sorry, he's not responsible for Aubameyang scoring an own goal. He's not responsible for Xhaka trying to
he's trying
to
strangle someone.
Well, he is to an extent considering his discipline.
Oi, Zach says the whole of the Manchester derby is charlatans, all of them. Oi, that was that dead game. But you know what, Prime? Because it's you, I would definitely not give you that report.
All right, KJ. No, it's fine, KJ. You and me, it's beef. It's fine.
Listen, listen, I'm gonna see this Prime lurking outside my yard instead of Myers. Okay, here we go. So here we come to the end of the show. I hope you all had a great time.
I was wondering when you were going to say that. I was wondering when you were going to say that.
Start off the roll call. Where can we find you?
Wait, what?
Where can we find you, Prime? Not outside my yard. Hopefully, oh my.
I've lost it.
You talking to me?
I'll be on Twitter. Shout out your Twitter.
Oh, at Wiki_Beatrice and follow Gold Diggers UK.
All right, nice. Thank you, B, for taking Prime spot because it's shot. His head's gone. Head loss. Yo, Kendall, where can we find you?
At Kendall Ronald, everything, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, apart from Twitter's got an X on the end. And on the Football Terrace on Midnight Vibes, Sundays and Wednesdays and Fridays. Oh God, I'm never off this channel. Sundays, Wednesdays and Fridays.
All right, cool. Man like Sonny, where can we find you?
2 places you can find me: YouTube LFC Sunny, Twitter LFC Sunny. KJ, bro, thank you for having me on.
No problem, my guy. Anytime. Hope to see you again. David, have you finally got Twitter yet?
No, I don't have Twitter.
Can you get it quickly?
Why?
He won't because everyone
You need the answer for your sins, fam. All your crimes. You need the answer for it.
Nah, yeah. When I feel like it, I'll get it, but I'm not in the mood. But my Insta is my name. Anyway, you know what? I've been in not a great mood. Arsenal filled it. I don't need to shout anything out. You'll probably find Prime in jail after he's rushed Lookman.
I see. I didn't even hear the end of that. Everyone started laughing. What was the end of that?
Wait, don't worry about the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Indiana. What are you saying? Where can we find you?
On Twitter, you can find me firstxi_TV and on YouTube, the firstxi.
Nice. And Prime, let's try this again. Prime, what are your socials? I know where we can find you.
Okay. My Twitter is Latimus Prime, where I will be taking a bit of a break from rattling Arsenal fans because you're going through a lot right now, and my YouTube channel as well, and catch me here on the Terrace and all of that. And guys, stop it in the comics. Neeks, stop this, please. KJ, I hate you. I hate you so much.
It's okay, Prime. It's okay. You can admit your feelings here at the Church of Vibes, but that is that is for another episode. Until then, here is what you all want. Peace out.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to make my wife. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl to ride. I need a girl to be my wife. Nobody else, she's all mine. I need a girl.
Yeah. Yo, I'm internationally known on the microphone.